Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol HMNY. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to do this time frame. I think it's a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. Been tracking this analysis on a very routine basis. Did it yesterday, so that's where these annotations are coming into play. First update here that needs to be done comes about from a foundational rule in charting, which states when levels of support are broken and closed below, they tend to act as resistance, and that has actually played out perfectly here. This level right here around 0.074, give or take a little bit, has been a level of support, but then the price this morning fell down below it, or I guess looking at the more so early afternoon, the price fell below it, and then as the rule states, you would expect, levels of support to then act as resistance. And that is exactly what has taken place during the afternoon. A couple of times the price tried to get up above it, but just couldn't quite do it. Now, I'm not saying the price can never get back up above 0.074 again. I'm just saying it makes sense why the price did struggle to get back up above it after it fell, below it, during that early afternoon period. So 0.074 is going to be that near-term level of resistance if the price can push through there. Next level to keep an eye on from a resistance standpoint, it's going to be that purple line, the 50-period simple moving average. On the flip side of things, if this is just kind of a little temporary breath before the bears resume, then, it's probably, and this is not like some sort of gutsy call on my part, but price is probably headed down to retest these lows. And what is that actual low? Let me get the line adjusted so it's actually right there. That low is at 0.058. So 0.058, like I said, right now the bulls, you got to give credit where credit's due. It's going sideways. Volume has dropped off, so that it suggests that maybe some of the dumping is finally letting up. Or is the dumping just letting up because, management doesn't, want to get too... But then again, you look at the past, and since when has management started to care? I don't know. That's why I love this chart. This chart, this story, this whole thing is... I've never seen anything like it. So all you can really do is, manage risk, honor stop losses if you want to trade things like this, because you got to think that maybe management's going to let their foot off the gas and sort of dumping shares, and the drop off in volume does imply that. Or does management want us to think that so that they can start to resume? Well, if they start to resume, then at least 0.058 is coming, if not lower. But 0.058 is that low from several days ago, and that's kind of one of those levels where if the price goes below there, then at that point, it's headed down to a penny as far as I'm concerned, because that's a kind of a make or break in terms of is the company going to let it breathe for a little bit, or are they just going to crush it? Well, keep an eye on 0.058. I think that's a pretty revealing level. But yeah, we shall see. You just can't make this stuff up. This is 10 times better than any sort of TV show out there. One of the biggest questions I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.